Hey guys, Testify Tuesday with Kanesha Morrison is a podcast that is meant to give you my life testimonial, what it's like to be a mom, a business owner, a wife, a woman, and all the above. I take all the sorrow and I turn it into my triumph. I take those trials and I expose them on the lessons that I have learned and how I can overcome them, and how my life strategies and life skills can help you catapult your business into whatever level of success and peace and joy and harmony that you are striving to achieve. Thank you for being here. Let's go.
Amanda's in the house. Alicia's in the house. Amber's in the house. Hey, Lisa's in the house. Happy Tuesday. So I have to know, how many of you are excited about season 2 podcast? I'm excited. I feel like we got a really good lineup and it's going to be a really, really good year for it. Hi, Rosalind. Rosalind's in the house. Oh, I hope you're having a great day too, Alexandria. Thank you. Hey. So if you are new here, I would like to say hello to you. I am Kanesha Morrison and I am excited to have you here. This is the live recording of my podcast. Let's let the dog out. Go. This is the live recording of my podcast. So I go live every Tuesday just giving you tips and tricks about what has helped my life and what has helped me, and hopefully that you gain something out of it. Feel free to hit the share button because I know hair loss has been a huge topic right now with people being quarantined and being at home. So let's talk about it. Hit the share button. Let's get invited. And those that share get entered to win a giveaway, a gift card giveaway. So feel free to hit the share button because I want you to get entered to win, or tag a friend, or do both. So if you do both, you get a 2 entries. Share is 1 entry, tag a friend is another one. Do both and you get it. Also, if you get any value out of this, feel free to shoot me some stars. It lets me know that you appreciate me. It lets me know that you're getting value out of what I'm offering, and I am so excited to have you here. What's up, Jennifer? Hey, Lisa. Hello, Brianna. How are you? Thank you. Cammie Johnson's in the house. What's up, girl? So I don't usually respond back because, again, this is the live recording for the podcast, but I love to read your comments. So if you're getting any value out of what I'm getting ready to offer you, I want you to shoot me some stars, say amen, say what's up, say I got a good moment in it. Let me know that you're getting something out of it, because if it's resonating with you, it keeps me coming back and it keeps me wanting to give you more. There you go, Adriana. Get it, girl. Adriana got 2 entries already. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Good to have you. What's up, Amanda? All right, Andrea, you can start here. Hey y'all, Kanesha Morrison here on another episode of Testify Tuesday. I am so excited to give you an update on this. I actually went to the doctor this morning just to make sure that I got all the results and I can give you the full picture about what's going on. If you missed my previous podcast where I talked about my hair journey, let me speed it up real quick to bring you up to date. So in June of last year, I started really taking my health really seriously. I started working out, I was eating a little bit better, and I was meditating and just doing all the things that I need to do to focus on me. And because of that quarantine and all the things that was going on, my hair began to fall out. So I went and got my hair cut June of 2020 and loved it. It was so great. And it took off growing like a weed July, took off growing like a weed in August. So to tell you what happened, about 3 years ago, I thinned my hair out. And when I thinned it, for African Americans, thinning is bad. For Caucasian people, it's more to make it thin to be able to more tame it. But for us, when we thin, it actually chops our hair down to the root, and our hair doesn't grow as quickly as other ethnics. So because of that, I found my hair being really choppy at the root, and then at the end, it was thin from where she thinned it. So we just cut it off to start over in June of last year. And it started really taking off in July, and it was really taking off in August. And then in September, I found myself starting to experience a bald spot in the center crown of my head. Now, as women, in the center crown of my head, I'm sorry, I turned away. For women, that is usually a stress spot. I did learn that since I've been going through this hair journey. So it started out in the center of my head, and it was extremely sore to touch. And it made me nervous. It made me think, is it a nerve condition? Is it stress? Is it my thyroid? You know, we start spiraling when things begin to happen. So we pulled off relaxing it in September. October, it was still falling out, so she was still having to cut more of it. November, the exact same thing. So December, I decided to go to the doctor. I went December 5th. He did some blood work on me, and I got my results back today. I had a iron deficiency. Iron apparently controls so much in women. It controls our energy levels, our sex drives, our hair growth, our hair loss. Iron affects your entire being, is what I have learned. So in December, not only did I have the one bald spot in the top of my head before starting all my supplements and everything, but a second bald spot, a little bit catty cornered to it. I was starting a second one. Now, luckily, everything's growing back in all beautifully now, but she's having to keep what's taken off growing cut to the same length as the bald spot to get it to all grow in the same way. So my stylist is definitely taking care of me. She's keeping me cute. She's keeping me pretty. But let me tell you what changed from December till today. So in December, I got on the scale at the doctor and I was 157 pounds. And I'm only 5'2", so that's heavy for my stature. So I stopped drinking alcohol in November, and I really went full-fledged with it in December. I also started working out really hard in December. It was getting close to my birthday. I was turning 30. Life was kind of You know how that go. You get older. You're like, oh, I don't know about this. So I started working out really hard. I also experienced COVID in December. So I'm fighting off COVID, and I got a birthday, and I'm working out like a crazy lady. So what I did is I upped my supplements, because how you feel on the inside is what shows on the outside. If your skin is breaking out, if you're gaining weight, if your hair is falling out, or if your hair is shedding a lot, all of that plays into what you're eating and what you're intaking. I'm not good with water. I hate water. So I started drinking liquid IV. And all the supplements that I'm going to tell you about today, you're going to be able to find them on my Amazon store. It's linked at the top if you're watching me live. And if you are listening to the replay on the podcast, you can find it in the show notes. You're going to find every supplement that I'm getting ready to tell you about. Liquid IV is equivalent to drinking 3 bottles of water. Well, because I'm dehydrated all the time, that was huge for me. So I ordered the big bulk pack where you can get 36 of them in the pack. So I got 2 of those, and they last me, it's almost a 2-month supply. I only drink 1 a day. But let me tell you what the liquid IV actually does. It not only hydrates you, but it causes a mechanism inside of you that keeps you thirsty. So I usually drink it first thing in the morning or right before I go to bed. That way I'm not drinking all day. But if you are wanting to get your water intake up, because water affects everything, right? It gets your blood flowing, and literally that's what was causing the bald spot. It was lack of blood flow to that particular area, which is also induced by stress and other type of things that could be going on around you, non-health related. So my thyroid was fine. I always tell people, start from the inside out. So if you are experiencing hair loss or weight gain or type of skin breakouts or skin diseases, rashes, all those things, get a blood panel done. Because you want to know, where's your cholesterol, where's your sodium, where's your potassium, where's your iron, how is your thyroid, if you're a woman, your hormone levels. You want to be preventative. So start there. 2, where's your water intake? Are you doing all the things? Get your liquid IV. I'm telling you, it is life-changing. Because I started drinking it in the morning time, it allowed me to get more water in than I normally would have. So they recommend 8 glasses of water a day. And I'm more like a 2, okay? I don't drink juice. I don't drink water. It's really bad. I'm completely dehydrated. So I started with the liquid IV, and it intensified where I started drinking actual water outside of that. So that was a plus. 2, my hormones, I thought, were off. I found out today they weren't, and I know it's because of this supplement. It's called Maca Root, MACA, and you can also find it in my Amazon store. So that particular supplement does several things. Lean in, girlfriend. We're going to talk about this. It is a hormone wellness supplement. So it's going to help if you have a low sex drive. It's going to help if you experiencing PMS type of things. If you have a little bit of a hormonal imbalance. I've had 7 children, so that's not normal. I've had 5 kids. I had 7. Lord, too many kids. I've had 5 children that I birthed naturally. So because of that, my hormones were like all over the place. So I wanted something that could level out and help me level up. So I started that particular supplement in November, like really hard, but I could see the difference when I got off of it in January. So if you're looking for something that's going to help get you upbeat, help you feel like more of a woman because you're like, I don't know what's going on, and you know it's not related to like a psychiatric type of thing. I don't have any type of psychiatric diagnosis. I also want you to seek professional help. I go to my therapist that feels like if I need a little bit more, she doesn't mind recommending me to my psychologist. I would never want to say what any of these supplements can do for you. I'm just simply sharing my journey. So Mecha Root has been life-changing for me with getting those hormones balanced. My kids even tell me that I'm a little bit nicer, so I'm all about that. The third supplement that I have been on is a liquid vitamin. So I started this from another company, but it was like double the price, but I really liked the results that I was getting from it. Again, fixing the inside out. If you are not having the proper vitamin C or vitamin D, and you know you're not eating properly, you're eating all type of fried foods. At the time, I was eating a lot of fried foods. If you know you're not going to eat right, where you're going to get what you need for your daily recommended dose of vitamins, then you got to help your body do it. So I started taking a liquid vitamin. I like liquid better because it has to be refrigerated. To me, it's fresher. I am a very holistic type of person. I want to fix it with supplements and things like that. So for me, I just prefer the liquid version over the pill because you got to manipulate that to get it to be a pill versus the liquid is just what it is. Maybe it's a psychological thing for me. I don't know. I just prefer my liquid dose. And it also seems to have a little bit higher count of vitamin. It's $19. You can find it on Amazon. I usually get 2 bottles at a time. My kids love it. I love it. It's equivalent to so many different vitamins and fruits and veggies. So you got all type of goodness happening. I split the dose for my smalls, my 2-year-olds. My big kids don't take it because they don't listen to me. And then I take my dose. So between the 3 of us taking it, 1 bottle lasts me a little bit over a month. It does get a little bit messy because you're supposed to pour it into the top. And if you don't clean your top off, it runs down the side of the jar. That's the only negative thing I have on it. But I don't care because I love it and it makes me feel so good. And I could tell the difference. The third supplement that I ended up getting on, of course, is the biotin. Biotin is meant for your nails and hair and skin. It intensifies the growth. I do take a higher dose of it. It's 10,000 milligrams that I take. I noticed when I was taking the 3 and the 6, I was not getting growth like this. Like this is healthy hair coming back. You can't really see the growth in the back because I have it slicked down to my head, but look at that. Like I could go get my hair braided and it would be completely fine. It's getting to the point that it's gotten so long that slicking it down is almost becoming impossible. We're going to have to start bumping it or curling it or something. So I literally went from almost skint to my head to this length in about 6.5 weeks, 7 weeks. She did say that the first bald spot has grown in beautifully. The second one is like really baby fine hair because it's just beginning to grow back in. If you are experiencing hair loss, you want to make sure that you are stimulating that scalp in that particular area. Because if you're not massaging it and manipulating that area, the follicles could die and your hair may not grow back in that spot. So I really want to highly suggest that you take care of that. I massage those spots several times a day until I aggravated the growth to begin to happen. The biotin is completely life-changing. It's flavor. I love the strawberry one. It's dissolvable. Again, I don't do swallow pills. I don't know what's wrong with me. I like gummies. I like dissolvable. To me, they're higher dosage and they work faster. So it's 10,000 milligrams. It's dissolvable. Chew it up. All done. I think that's it. I think those are all the things that I used. And nope. I tell the story. My iron. Because my iron was so low, over-the-counter iron was not working fast enough to get it in. I was tired all the time. And again, if you have an iron deficiency, your hair can begin to shed and fall out. So I started taking what's called SSS high potent iron supplement. It is like 20% alcohol. When I take my liquid vitamin, I also take the iron. So like I pour the iron in the same cap as the vitamin, take that shot, then I pour the vitamin and take that shot. That iron is really for like people that are anemic or if you know you're not getting the proper iron intake, I recommend it. I don't take the full dose. It recommends 2 tablespoons. I only take 1 because I fill that cap up and I know that cap is 1 tablespoon. So it lasts me a little bit longer because I'm not taking the actual dose that's required, but it's well more than you're going to get in that iron tablet over the counter. So all those things, I have to tell you, when I went today, I was 157 when I went in December. Today, I am 148 pounds. So the pounds are coming off because I'm taking better care of myself. And I also do the protein shakes still every morning. The pure protein, all different flavors. They just came out with the strawberry one, so I'm able to get that one now. So I'm really excited in the big bulk because I was getting like the pack of 4s, and you guys know that gets costly. So now you can get it in the 12 pack. So I drink all of them but the chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate fan. So the cookies and cream, strawberries, vanilla, peach, you name it, I got it. I drink one every day. It's 30 milligrams. If you really want to take up your health and wellness step, then you want to make sure that you drink 2. The recommended is like 90 grams of protein a day. So you get to decide how you want to supplement with it. But if you get 30 from one thing and you're getting vitamin and minerals in it, I think it's like 28 vitamin and minerals in it. So here's the cool thing about supplements, vitamins, and all the things. Anything that your body doesn't use, you lose. So you can't really have too much of it. I did experience with my grandmother where she had too much potassium, but she was on like a potassium pill. So doing like the liquid vitamin and the protein that has the vitamins in it, you're just going to dispose out. You know what I mean? It's just going to come right out and you're not going to have any problems with it. So I hope all of this helps. I was really excited that I lost the 9 pounds. Thank you guys that are commenting live about my jeans and all the fun things. I just love you guys so much. If you are listening to this from the podcast, thanks for being a faithful listener, and feel free to come on over and watch me do this live every Tuesday at www.facebook.com/lashes y'all. If you got anything out of this, feel free to hit the share button and let someone know that it may be going through something, or they want to start off 2021 with a bang and really take care of themselves. Self-care is the best care, and self-care is not selfish. I learned when I was watching my crown literally fall off my head that no one was going to hold me accountable. No one was going to put me first. No one was going to tell me, oh, your hair is falling out. No one checked in, right? No one held me accountable to take care of me but me. That's your responsibility. You have to make sure that you are doing all the things that you can. You got one vessel, you got one body, and be careful of what you're putting in it. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all the things have to be lined up. Make sure your chakras are on point. Keep your crown and make sure it's not tilting like mine was. If you got anything out of this, hit the share button, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.